Hello, myself Dr. Avtade MM. Today we are going to learn the chapter General Principles and Process of Isolation of Element. In this chapter, isolation of element. Here element is nothing but it is a metal. You know the periodic table. In periodic table, 80% of element is a metal. What is mean by element in this periodic table? Each box contain one element, out of which 80% of metal is there. Then where this metal come from? This metal come from the rock, sea, mine, crust, etc. Then process of separation of these metal is known as a metallurgy process. In this metallurgical process, the metal is separated in their pure state. Then what is meant by metallurgy? It is a scientific and technological process used for isolation of metal from their ore. Means metallurgy is a scientific and technical process used for extraction of the metal or isolation of the metal. Then what is meant by mineral? Mineral is nothing but any naturally occurring substance on the earth crust. Means any naturally occurring substance in which metal is present in the pure state or metal is present in the combined state. In mineral, metal is always present, but percentage of metal is somewhat low or it is a somewhat high percent. This mineral is present in the mines. Then mineral means a naturally occurring substance present in the earth crust containing metal. This metal may be in free state or this metal may be in combined state. Then this percentage of metal may be in some mineral it may be high, some mineral it may be low. Then if percentage of metal in mineral is high, then it is known as a ore. In ore or from the ore, metal can be extracted profitably and economically. Means a mineral which contain the metal in a high percent and it can be extracted profitably and economically. It is known as a ore. Then remember that all ores are mineral, but remember all ores are mineral, but not all minerals are ore, because ore is a substance in which metal is present in high percent. Then next let us discuss the MCQs of it. What is meant by metallurgy? Metallurgy means first option is isolation of ore from metal. Second option, isolation of mineral from metal. Third, isolation of mineral from ore. None of above. Here metallurgy is a option number C is correct. Isolation of metal from its ore. Then second MCQs. Which of following is not reactive metal? Here sodium is a reactive, magnesium is a reactive, iron is also reactive. Option number B, Ag is not reactive in nature. Then number third MCQs. Which of the following ore do not represent the ore of iron? Of A, cassiterite, hematite, limonite, magnetite. Hematite, limonite and magnetite is a ore of iron, but cassiterite is not ore. It is not ore of iron. Then which of the following metal is sometimes found native in nature? Aluminium, option number A, B option number iron, C option copper and D option magnesium. Here copper is found native in nature. Okay. Then next, this slide indicate the mineral and ore of iron. Ore of iron is a hematite because this hematite ore contain large percent of iron and it can be extracted economically and easily. Then mineral of iron, magnetite, limonite, iron pyrite, siderite. Hematite ore having a chemical formula Fe2O3. Then next is some minerals and ore of zinc. Zinc blende is a ore of iron having chemical formula Zn(S). Zincite, it is also mineral of the iron. Calamite, it is a mineral of iron. Then mineral and ore of another few metals: copper metal, copper pyrite, malachite, cuprite, copper glance, out of which copper pyrite is a ore of copper having high percentage of copper in it. Then more of aluminium. Bauxite is a ore of aluminium which contain high percentage of the aluminium. Also it can be extracted very easily and economically here. Then cryolite and china clay is also mineral of the aluminium. Then how process of isolation of this metal is carried out? How metal is isolated from their ore? We have not taken the word mineral because we are extracted the pure metal from ore, because ore is a mineral in which metal can be extracted profitably and easily. Here first we have taken ore, then first step of isolation of metal from the ore is concentration. Next process is extraction. Next process is refining, and after these three processes we get pure metal. Once again, ore is converted into pure metal by carried out three processes. First process is concentration, second process is extraction, and last one is refining. After three processes, the metal can be extracted from the ore. Then we will discuss first process. What is meant by concentration? Concentration is a first process of conversion of or isolation of metal from the ore. process, gangue is removed from the ore. Gangue is removed from the ore. Then concentration, process of concentration is divided into 4 parts. First part is hydraulic washing. This process is also known as a gravity separation process. Second method is magnetic separation method. Third process is froth flotation process. And fourth process is leaching process. First, hydraulic washing method is used for all ores. Magnetic separation method is only used for magnetic ore. Froth flotation process used for sulfide ore, and leaching process is mainly used for aluminum, silver and gold. Once again, leaching process is used for aluminum, gold, silver. Froth flotation process is used for sulfide ore. Magnetic separation method is used for magnetic ore, and hydraulic separation method is used for all ores. Then next, first, hydraulic washing method. This hydraulic washing method is depend upon gravitational force, means it is depend upon gravity. Here ore any ore contain gangue. What is meant by gangue? Impurity present in the ore is known as a gangue, and in this hydraulic process is based on the principle of the ore and impurity having different gravities, means gravity of ore and gangue is a different one. In this hydraulic process, ore and gangue is allowed to flow along the stream of the water in a table which having slanting platform. This table is vibrated slowly. Current of water is passed on it, and ore is also passed on this slanting platform of the table. At that time, a low weighted or low gravity gangue particles flow with the stream of the water, and heavier gangue particle remains as it is in its position. Means this process is obeyed only if ore and gangue having different gravities. Okay, next. Then magnetic separation method. This method only used when ore and gangue means impurity having different magnetic property. If magnetic property of ore and gangue is not different, then this process cannot be used. See, here there is a two roller. One is a magnetic roller, another one is a non-magnetic roller. Over this roller there is a leather belt. Powdered ore is allowed to pass over the leather belt. When the ore is moved over or along with the leather belt, a particle or ore which having a magnetic property attract toward the magnetic roller, while the particle which not having magnetic property which is collected in another heap. Then by using this method you can easily separate the ore and the gangue which having magnetic and non-magnetic properties. Then next method is froth flotation process. This froth flotation process is generally used for sulfide ore. In the froth flotation process, ore and gangue having different wetting properties. One is wetted by oil while another is wetted by water. If we add the ore, water and oil and it is mixed with the help of the stirrer and compressed air is passed in it, then what happen? Consider this method is used for sulfide ore. Sulfide ore get wetted by the oil and it is become low in weight and it is a flow on the surface of water, and the gangue particle weighted by the water, it is become heavier and it is settle at the bottom of the tank. This sulfide ore get weighted by the oil. Due to the water, due to the air, it form the froth and it is collected in the another tank. And gangue particle weighted by the water, it become heavier and settle at the bottom of the tank, which is removed from the outlet which is present at the bottom. And sulfide ore is float or it is present in the foam, it is collected in another tank and it can be separated very easily. Then number third process is leaching process. This is one of the most important process of separation concentration of ore. In this method, ore is extracted, means separated. Word extraction means separation. Here ore is extracted in the form of soluble material. In the form of soluble material. Originally it is present in insoluble solid or insoluble state. Means insoluble material is dissolved into the suitable solvent. Insoluble ore is dissolved into the suitable solvent, so that it get converted into soluble material, and from soluble material it is a very simple to extract our metal or it is very simple to extract our ore. Okay, means insoluble material dissolved into suitable solvent, it can converted into soluble material, and from the soluble material ore can be extracted. The principle of this method is soluble material form insoluble solid by dissolving out in suitable solvent. Next, example of leaching process. Here, leaching of the aluminium ore. Aluminium ore first dissolved in NaOH. This NaOH, if dissolve this Al2O3 dot to S2O and it get converted into NaAlO2. Now this aluminium ore is in soluble state here. Soluble state here, and impurity which is present in the ore is remains as it is in insoluble state. Only metal get dissolved in this NaOH. Impurity is in insoluble state. Impurity is in insoluble state. After that, we will filter it. When we filter it, at that time, impurity is in insoluble state, so that impurity is present on the filter paper and our ore is get filtrated. Then when we heat it, at that time we get Al2O3, and means here impurity is insoluble. Our ore is converted into soluble material. Only ore or only metal get converted into soluble material. This is the basic principle of this method. This method is used for bauxite ore. Here process, if we use the NaOH as a leaching agent, then this process is known as a BR process. If NaOH is used as a leaching agent or dissolving agent, then this process is known as BR process. Then in next process, if Na2CO3 is used as a leaching agent, then this process is known as a Hall process. Here Hall process, because here we use Na2CO3 as a leaching agent or as a dissolving agent. Here ore is dissolved into Na2CO3, we get a material, impurity is remains undissolved state. When we filter it, we get a AlOH twice. When we heat it, last product is Al2O3. Okay, this process is a Hall process. Then concentration of ore, leaching process mainly used for silver and gold. When we use the leaching process for silver and gold, at that time KCN is used as a leaching agent. Okay, then let us discuss some MCQs. Leaching process is based on option number A, magnetic properties of gangue. Option number B, specific gravity of ore particle, weighting of the ore particle. Option number C, and last option is solubility of ore in its suitable solvent. Option number D is correct, because leaching process is related to the solubility. Then second option, second MCQs. Which of the following is used as a leaching agent in Hall process? Option number A, KCN. Option number B, CuSO4. Option number C, Na2CO3. Option number D, pine oil. Here in Hall process, Na2CO3 is used as a leaching agent. Then MCQ number 3. Leaching is used for following metal. Option number A, silver. Option number B, vanadium. Option number C, titanium. Option number D, zinc. You know that leaching is used for a silver, gold, aluminum, etc. So that option number A is correct one here. Then process of concentration of ore is over. Let us revise concentration. Hydraulic washing, magnetic separation, froth flotation and leaching. These are methods used for concentration of ore. Okay. Then we will discuss the extraction of ore. In extraction, if we want to convert metal to metal oxide, at that time calcination and roasting used to be used. Means ore is converted into metal oxide by using the calcination and roasting, and after calcination and roasting, means after conversion of metal to metallic oxide, next process is hydrometallurgy, pyrometallurgy, electrometallurgy. These three processes are used. By using these three processes, metal oxide is converted into free metal. Means extraction means separation. In calcination and roasting, we get metal oxide, and in hydrometallurgy, pyrometallurgy, electrometallurgy, we get free metal. Okay. Then next we will see detailed extraction. What is meant by extraction? Process used to obtain the metal in free state from concentrated ore is called as extraction. Means after a process of extraction, there is after a process of concentration, extraction process is there, and in process of extraction we will get free metal. We will get free metal. Then extraction. In this extraction process, two steps are there. You know that. In first step, calcination and roasting, and in second step, hydrometallurgy, pyrometallurgy and electrometallurgy are there. Then what is meant by calcination and roasting? If we heat the ore in absence or limited supply of air, this process is known as a calcination. Once again, if we heat the ore in absence of or limited supply of air, then this process is known as calcination. And what is roasting? If we heat the ore in excess or in presence of air, then this process is known as a roasting. By using calcination and roasting, metal get oxidized, means ore is converted into or metal is converted into metallic oxide. Okay. Next, calcination. Here it is a process which is carried out in absence of air or limited supply of air, but heating should be done below its melting point. Means heat it, but we should not melt the metal. For example, Al2O3 2S2O, if we heat it, they get converted into Al2O3 plus 2S2O. If we heat Fe2O3 3H2O, at that time it get converted into Fe2O3 plus 3H2O. Means due to calcination, here moisture present in the ore is removed. Also water is evaporated very easily, means ore not contain the water after the process of calcination. Another example of calcination is CaCO3. When heated it get converted into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide goes into the atmosphere. ZnCO3, when we heat or carry out the calcination, it get converted into ZnO. CaCO3, when we heat it CaO, and we get the CaO and MgO. Means this process is used for carbonate ore and hydrated ore. Calcination is a process used for carbonate and hydrated ore. Next, roasting. In process of roasting, heating is carried out in presence of air or in excess of air. In this process also moisture get removed, but this process is carried out in presence of air. In this process also ore is heated, but below its melting point, means we should not melt the metal. Okay. Due to this roasting process, volatile impurity like sulfur, arsenic, phosphorus are oxidized and removed as a volatile gases. If ore contain the sulfur and we heat it in presence of air, at that time this impurity S is get converted into SO2 and it goes into atmosphere. AS is also converted into As2O3. It is also goes into atmosphere. P plus O2 means when ore contain the phosphorus and we heat it, it get converted into P2O5 and it get volatilizes very easily. Means this process is used to remove the volatile impurity present in the ore. Okay. Calcination and roasting is over. What we do if ore contain the impurity and more impurities, or if ore contain the impurities, then we add the flux into it. What is meant by flux? Flux is a substance which is reacted with the impurity, and they form the slag. Here flux is the substance that we added to remove the gangue or to remove the impurity. This flux reacted with the gangue and they form the slag. Means flux is a chemical substance added into the ore to remove the gangue. Then reduction. Second step in extraction is a reduction. First step in extraction is a calcination and roasting. Second step is a reduction. A reduction is divided into two main parts. First type of reduction is a chemical reduction and second type of reduction is a electrolytic reduction. In chemical reduction, hydrometallurgy, and pyrometallurgy are there, and in electrolytic reduction, electrometallurgy is only one. What is meant by hydrometallurgy? When aqueous solution is used, aqua means water, then it is known as a hydrometallurgy. When we heat the ore, then it is known as a pyrometallurgy. And when electrode is used there, then it is known as a electrometallurgy. Okay? Then first is hydrometallurgy. See here, in hydrometallurgy, it is a process of extraction of metal by converting their ore into aqueous solution. Means ore is converted into their aqueous solution of metallic compound, and reduction of these solution by using suitable reducing agent. Here hydro means heating it in or addition of the water in it so that we get the soluble compound. The next process is a pyrometallurgy. It is a process in which concentrated ore are reduced from crude metal at high temperature. Means in this process some reducing agent are used for the process of reduction. See, here is next process, electrometallurgy. In electrometallurgy, we use the cathode and anode. Metallic compounds such as oxide, hydroxide, halides are electrolyzed in fused state because we are unable to reduce the method by using the chemical reduction method, that is the hydrometallurgy process. When electrometallurgy is used, when we are unable to carry out the chemical process, then and then only we use the hydrometallurgical process, electrometallurgical process. The first process of extraction of ore is a concentration. Second process is extraction. In extraction, two steps are there. One is calcination roasting. Second one is reduction, and after the process of reduction, last step is refining process. Refining is a purification of crude metal by remove metallic and non-metallic impurity is known as a refining of the metal. Here we get very pure form of the metal during the process of refining. Then refining. There are different methods used for refining of the ore or refining of the metal. First method is a distillation process. Second method is liquefaction. Third method is electrolytic refining. Fourth method is a polling. Next is a zone refining process. Sixth method is a vapor phase refining. And seventh number method is a chromatography. Let us discuss one by one. Distillation process. This method is used to remove non-volatile impurities. Non-volatile impurities from volatile metal means here metal is dissolved and it is heated. At that time volatile metal come out first and leaving behind non-volatile impurities. This method is used for zinc, cadmium, mercury. This process is distillation process. Then second process of refining of ore is liquefaction. Principle of this method is that in this process low melting metal form fusible liquid on heating and flow down. Means here impurity having higher melting point and our required metal having lower melting point. When we heat it on slanting platform, at that time our required metal having low melting point, so that it come out first, leaving behind the impurity which having higher melting point. This method is generally used for bismuth, tin, lead, mercury, etc. Then electrolytic refining process. This is the most useful method for refining of the ore. This method is generally used for refining of the metal. Here impure metal are refined in electrolytic bath containing aqueous solution of their salt. Consider we are going to refine the copper. Impure plate of the copper is taken and it is act as a anode, means it is connected to the battery in such a way that this impure rod is act as a anode. And consider we are going to extract or we are going to purify the copper. Then pure copper strip is taken and it is connected to the battery in such a way that this pure metal is act as a cathode. And electrolytic solution is used as a copper sulfate. When we want to purify the zinc, then impure plate of the zinc is used as a anode. Pure zinc is used as a cathode and ZnSO4 solution is used as electrolyte. When current is passed through them, then only copper ion attract towards the cathode and deposited on the pure rod of the copper, leaving behind the impurity. Here impurity of the copper is collected below the anode. This impurity of impure copper is a gold, platinum, silver, etc. This impurity which is present below the anode, it is known as a anode mud. This anode mud then separated by another method. Once again, impurity present in the impure copper is a gold, silver and it is collected at the bottom and it is known as a anode mud. Okay, and this impurity is of silver, then silver, gold, etc. Next, then polling process. In this polling, The hydrocarbon gases liberated from the green log of wood to reduce the metallic oxide or metal oxide to metal. Here there is a green log of wood, metal is heated. At that time metal get converted, metallic oxide get converted into the metal. Next process is a zone of refining. This when the impure molten metal is melted and allowed to solidify. Impurity move away from the solid region and prefer to distributed in the molten region. This is a very important method. By this method we get 99.999% pure metal. The next process is a vapor phase deposition, vapor phase refining process. The metal is converted into volatile compound and collected elsewhere. Here there is a metal converted into their volatile compound and it can be removed very easily. This chromatography is mainly used for analytical chemistry. It is discovered by scientist Tweed, and principle of this method is based on the selective adsorption of metallic component of the mixture. The different component of mixture is absorbed to different extent and absorbent. See, here is a adsorbent, there is a component present in the liquid, and we can separate it very easily because different component having different absorption power and it is also having different speed. Then next, a process of extraction or process of separation of metal is over, means we are successful to convert ore into pure metal, or we can extract metal from their ore. Then let us discuss one example how iron is extracted or how iron get from their ore. Iron is divided into three parts: impure cast iron, wrought iron and steel, out of which cast iron is impure form of iron because it contains 4% of carbon. Wrought iron is a pure form of iron because it contains 0.2% of carbon, and steel contains the carbon percentage 0.222%. Okay, then ore of iron, hematite is ore of iron. Then extraction of iron from the hematite ore, or extraction of iron, how iron is separated from their ore. Okay, hematite, this is a ore. First method is a hydraulic washing. We know that. What is a hydraulic washing? Passing of water over the ore and higher particle remains as it is, and a particle which having light in weight, it is a flow with the water. This process is known as a hydraulic washing. After the hydraulic washing, we are able to convert the ore into Fe2O3. Then we carry out the roasting. What is mean by roasting? Heating of the ore. Heating of the ore is known as a roasting of the roasting. In presence of air. Here Fe2O3, by using the roasting process, Fe2O3 is converted into Fe2O3, but here ore is roasted, means another impurity present in the ore get oxidized. Consider if this Fe2O3 contain the sulfur, due to the roasting it get converted into SO2, and SO2 get removed, goes into the atmosphere. Means impurity get oxidized here. Roasting process is used in presence of the air, so that impurity is converted into their oxide and it goes into the atmosphere. Then after a roasting, a reduction in blast furnace. What is mean by reduction in blast furnace? This ore is heated along with the reducing agent. Along with the reducing agent. Here ore is heated along with the reducing agent, so that the Fe2O3 containing oxygen get removed very easily. Only Fe remains as it is. When we use the carbon as a reducing agent for the reduction, then our carbon is reacted with the oxygen present in the Fe2O3 and we get only Fe. This is a reduction. Here, this is concentration, hydraulic washing is there. Then here is a roasting in presence of the air. Here is a reduction process. Consider in this reduction process, ore is heated along with the carbon here. Ore is heated along with the carbon. Carbon is act as a reducing agent. Here Fe2O3 is converted into Fe here. Fe2O3 is converted into Fe. Then next, extraction of the aluminium. Extraction of iron is over. Which process we are discussed there? First, for concentration we use the hydraulic washing for the iron. Then roasting process is used. After the roasting process, reduction, pyrometallurgical process is used. Pyrometallurgical means heating with a suitable reducing agent. Then next metal is aluminium. How aluminium is obtained from their ore? Aluminium is used for foils, it is used for utensils, paint, for making the alloy like the duralium. For this aluminium is used. Bauxite is a ore of iron. We are going to obtain the metal aluminium from the ore by using the bauxite ore. Here, for extraction of the aluminium, concentration process is used, or leaching process. When we dissolve bauxite into NaOH, this process is known as a Beer process. When it is carried out with the Na2CO3, then it is a Hall process. Then Spraker's process. This concentration process means for aluminium, concentration of aluminium is done by leaching process. Leaching having two process, Beer process and Hall's process we discussed earlier. Then we get the pure Al2O3 after electrolysis process is carried out. We know that if we use the cathode and anode, then this process is known as electrolysis process. Then Hoops electrolytic refining process is used. After that we get a pure aluminum. How this process is carried out? Let us see. Concentration, leaching, Beer's process, Spraker's process is used here. Then for extraction, electrometallurgical process is used. Then for refining, electrolytic refining process means Hoops process is used. It forms 3 layer, top layer, middle layer, bottom layer, etc. And our pure metal can be extracted very easily. That is aluminum can be extracted by using Hoops process. Then extraction of zinc from their ore. Zinc mainly used for galvanization. It is also used as a reducing agent in many chemical reactions. It is also used for formation of the alloy like the brass, zircon, silver, etc. Means it is a very important alloy. Then ore used for extraction of zinc is zinc blend is used as a ore for extraction of the zinc. Let us discuss zinc blend. Which concentration process is used here for extraction of zinc? Gravity separation, electromagnetic separation and froth flotation. all these three concentration method is used for extraction of the zinc or concentration of the zinc. After extraction we get ZnS. It is roasted in air, means after a concentration roasting is carried out. After a roasting, ZnS is converted into ZnO. ZnS is converted into ZnO, and then reduction is carried out. Our reduction of the ZnO is carried out in vertical retort process. After that, electrolytic refining process is carried out. We get pure zinc. Then for obtaining the zinc, this is a conversion of metal oxide into free metal. Here pyrometallurgical process is there. We use the carbon as a reducing agent. This process is also known as a vertical retort process. This process is used for reduction of the zinc. Okay. Then next, refining of the zinc. Here one impure rod of zinc is used. This is a pure rod of the zinc. If we connect it to the battery, we get the pure zinc. Means electrolytic refining process is used here. Next one, copper. Copper may be used for electrical equipment. It is also used for facial. It is also used in ornaments. Ore of the copper is a pyrite. We obtain the copper from the copper pyrite. For concentration of ore of the copper, froth flotation process is carried out, or froth flotation process is used. After the froth flotation process, for extraction, roasting process is used. Then pyrometallurgical process, means smelting process is used here. After the smelting process, basimerization is carried out, and after the basimerization we get pure metal. Okay, this is a concentration method used for concentration of ore. Here froth flotation process is used. Then next one, roasting of the copper. Then next, roasted ore plus coke. It is a pyrometallurgical process. In this process, ore is heated in presence of the coke and sand. Here coke is act as a reducing agent. Okay. Then basimerization process. In the basimerization process, here is a Cu2S, means it is ore. It is heated. It get converted into Cu2O. Here reducing agent Cu2S is used. Which reducing agent is used for conversion of Cu2O into Cus? Cu2S is used as a reducing agent. When we want to convert Cu2O into Cu, which reducing agent is used here? Cu2S is used as a reducing agent. Then by this process we get 99.99% iron. Let us discuss some MCQs related to this chapter. Purest form of iron. Option number A, cast iron. Option number B, hard steel, stainless steel, and option number D, wrought iron. Which one is correct? Wrought iron, because wrought iron contain only 0.2% of the carbon, so that option number D is correct one. Name the most abundant element of the earth. Option number A, oxygen. Option number B, nitrogen. Option number C, argon. Option number D, carbon. Option number A is correct, because oxygen is the most abundant element of the earth crust. Earth. Okay. Heating ore with a carbon in presence of the air is known as, in absence of air, heating the ore with absence of ore is known as a heating of the ore with the absence of ore is known as a roasting. Then 4m plus 8cn plus H2O plus O2, 4m Cn twice minus 4OH. The metal M is Option number A copper, option number B iron, option number C gold, option number D zinc, option number C is correct one because it is a leaching process, and in this leaching process gold is used here. In the extraction of copper from sulfide ore, metal is found by a reduction of Cu2O with option number A carbon, B CO, C Cu2S, D SO2. Option number C is correct one because when we hit the Cu2O with the Cus, we get Cu, means we get metal. Then next, number 6. In electro refining of copper, some gold is produced as A cathodic mud, anode mud, cathodic deposit, anode deposit. Option number B is correct one, anode mud, because in electro refining of copper, below the impure anode some impurity get collected. This is known as a anode mud, and in this anode mud gold, silver, platinum etc. are present. Okay. Cassiterite is the ore of which metal? Option number A Mn, B Sb, C Sn, D Ni. Cassiterite is a ore of tin, means option number C is correct one. Then extraction of zinc from zinc blende is achieved by option number A electrolytic reduction, option number B roasting followed by reduction with carbon, option number C roasting followed by reduction with another metal, D roasting followed by self reduction. Option number B roasting followed by reduction with carbon is correct one. Next, number 10, MCQ number 10. Name the method used for removing the gangue from sulfide ore. Option number A magnetic separation, option number B Froth flotation process, option number C gravity separation method, option number D none of these. Option number B Froth flotation process is used for removing the gangue from sulfide ore. Okay, thank you.